Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. It's a wonderful evening. And as always, thank you for joining us at this wonderful Lyely tent. Lyely comes alive when you're here. And let me tell you, the magic moment when this tent comes alive is when we have you all here. Thank you for joining us. And we have a very special guest who has revolutionized real estate. I can't find a better way to introduce
I love it. I love it. That's a really good way.
REVO Real Estate, scripted by Prakash. Thank you so much for that. That was a wonderful line. A wonderful way to open our chat with Farhan here today. Farhan is no new face. We've had a number of chats in the past. I can promise you it's going to be as exhilarating as it's always been. So keeping the austerity of the month in mind, let's dive straight in. Farhan, I'm going to put you on the spot. We have...
Yeah, just like last time.
It's lighthearted. We've packed it with a lot of fun. And there are some competitions as well that we built in just to test how quick you are as well.
Okay.
So it's more you're on the spot. I'm going to be more relaxed this time. Right. Farhan, let's start with something which I'll call the matters of the heart. And it's important that we all know because it's an austere festive season. It's the holy month of Ramadan. We know that you are very charitable in the way you run your business.
Yep.
We've actually looked at the model. You've amazed many of us with the way you run that model. A percentage of the business that you do goes back into charity and charitable deeds. You're not a man who would just want to send a check to a charitable institution. You are someone who gets your sleeves folded and at the front end work with organizations and help them. Tell us this. How does REVO really turn that dial when it comes to this ecosystem you built in this business model? Tell us a little about that, please.
So I'll tell you how it works. Wherever our commission is 5% or more, 1% of property value is going towards charity.
Right.
And then the balance is where we calculate our revenue. So
Right.
charity comes first, everything else is secondary.
Right.
And how we work with the charity amount is, just last month, we were in Sri Lanka. So we don't just transfer the money to charity organizations because then there are bank charges involved and you don't know how these organizations are going to use your money. So we go to places, we tell these organizations, you bring us the needy people. We meet these needy people, we understand what do they need from us.
Right.
And then we get a list.
Right.
And then we ourselves source the supplies and everything.
Right.
And then we tell them, we are not going to give you any money. We will just give everything that these people need to them. So you bring us the people, you tell us what do they need, and we will provide it to them. So recently we worked in multiple schools in Sri Lanka in fishing communities. Even yesterday as well, there was this old age home where we had supplied mattresses and all.
Lovely. But what makes it different is it's not just charity, but there's a lot of effort behind what you do as well. And what I hear is your whole team rallies behind you. Is that correct?
Yeah. So I feel like, Alhamdulillah, we have been blessed with the right people who believe a lot in this.
Right.
Because it is very difficult to find someone who would be like, yeah, I'm ready to make 20% less. And I will find if that money is going towards charity. So I feel like I have been really blessed with the right people who believe in this, that the more you give is the more you get.
Okay. Are you less tolerant to those developers who don't give you that 5%? Or you... How does that work?
Okay. So if it is more than 2%, less than 5%, then 0.5% of the property value goes towards charity.
Regardless, there is something going out for charity.
Unless it's a norm, it's 2% or less than that, then there is no charity.
Phenomenal. Good to know. Before we jump into any specific projects, tell us a little about the secret sauce behind REVO Realty being a successful broker with us. We know your story. You've got up the productivity performance rung very quickly. You've soared to be one of our top brokers as well for DAMAC, and that's a very special privilege that we have as DAMAC, and we've enjoyed that partnership. Tell us, what is that secret sauce for REVO to get that?
So overall, talking about REVO, I feel like we are a business of blessings. When we are going out there and helping people in thousands,
Right.
and these people, when they are praying for us, and I'm a very big believer that everything comes from God. And when these people are praying for you, you automatically get it. Apart from this, what has really worked for us is we have some really great people. The way they support and back each other up is crazy. Probably just last week, we had a guy who closed his first transaction after 9 months.
Wow.
And when he came on the stage to talk about his closure story, people were clapping for 5 minutes. They were just not stopping. They were whistling, shouting his name.
Right.
At that moment, it was, I had wet eyes.
Yeah.
I felt so special that I have got someone who was struggling for 9 months, he closed his first deals, and all 100 of them are celebrating. So we are really lucky to have the right people with us who back each other up, who support each other. And then culture is second. Third, we really take good care of our existing clients.
Right.
So 60% of our business always comes from our existing clients.
Right.
And then we have been really good at the content game.
Right.
And we have almost 100 agents who are uploading 5 videos a day, 1 video on 5 platforms every single day.
Right.
We get a lot of reach, a lot of leads from social media, and then we convert them.
Well, it's good to know that your ethical standards that you have established as a broker permeates beyond just the check between a client and yourself. I think it's across every layer of people that you interact with, right from your own team, your staff, and including your clients as well. That's brilliant. It's good to know. Is that your cutting edge why REVO, you believe, is a successful brokerage? Is that the differentiating edge?
I believe our bigger differentiating edge is charity. So as of now, not a lot of clients know about what we do. If they knew, they would not buy from someone else. I mean, the ones who believe in this. For example, if I am a client and if I know that I am buying a property and then there are thousands of brokerages, but there is one. That one brokerage from the sale, the commission that they're going to earn from my sale, they're going to make someone else's life better. I will never go to someone else. So that is our cutting edge. And then the culture that we have built wherein we don't have, we have an army of 100 people to back each other up and support them and love them. And then they don't feel, you don't have that cutthroat kind of competition.
Yeah.
Because I have seen that a lot in real estate where people on your face will be like, oh, wow, you're so nice.
Right.
And behind the back, there's something else. I feel like we have really been blessed to not have it. One more reason that we have it is we don't have any designation at REVO.
Lovely.
So everyone is the same. I'm same as someone who has just joined in terms of designations.
Right.
So there are no designations and everyone is more or less the same. So when people are more or less the same, it helps you build a
Great to know you've nurtured a team and very strong fundamentals, especially when it comes to the ethos that you're building, which is phenomenal. Good to know. I mean, we are in a new age where people perhaps don't even believe in setting up a business based on these fundamentals. Good to know. We have some big names on the table today, and you see all the mock-ups, some of the big names, the ones that you had mentioned to me as well a while ago, the ones that you like personally, Safa 1s and Safa 2s. I mean, the good thing is we have a long list. The Safa 1, Safa 2, the Canal Heights, as you can see, Altitude, Chic Tower, we have plenty of them. We'll do a quick round. I'm going to name a project, and if you can give me a quick elevator pitch for each of these. But the last time when we did it with a broker, he beat me to it because even before I could say something, he had a pitch.
Nice.
So let's see if you can beat that.
Okay. My prices and all of that information is not going to be 100% right, but I'll try doing it.
But that's all right. I mean, you're the master. You've been selling to so many people, so I'm sure you can get this right. Let's start with a few of them. Number 1, Suffocate.
Well, you have got one of the best locations in Dubai. Where else do you get something which is, let's say, you have got a sea views close to the center of the city, on the major road of the city, that too at a price of around 2 million dirhams with a very good payment plan. So I feel like this is one of the best locations right now to invest in Dubai.
Wow. Okay. Golf greens.
Golf greens. You have got, where else will you get a 1-bedroom, a spacious 1-bedroom in a community with all the amenities that you can ask for 1.2, 1.3 million, that too with a 1% payment plan.
Right. Canal Heights.
When Dubai is lone and Dubai is Dubai, it all started because of water. And everyone who is coming here, they have certain affinity towards water. Right. If you're buying anything close to water, the sea or the lagoon or the canal, you are going to make money.
Okay. Walter.
If you are buying a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom anywhere in any of the major metro cities in the world, you would be paying at least 4 to 5 billion dirhams. In Voldar, you can get a 2-bedroom for I think 3 million dirhams. That too in downtown Dubai.
Right.
And Dubai is one of the fastest growing cities in the world.
Right.
Compared to any other major metro city around the world, that's a really good price.
I'll give you a 10 on 10. You've done fairly well.
Thank you.
It's relatively done. I'll put you on the spot anyway here. Let's look at some payment plans that we put together. We can't talk luxury without the special Ramadan pricing and offers that we've loaded for our special guests who would keep visiting the tent. And it started off since 2 weeks now. We have a 50-50 plan. We also have a 60-40 plan. Which, in your opinion, your expert opinion, do you think would fit the client of today? Would it be a 50-50 plan, 60-40 plan? What do you think is a good thing for a market?
the lesser you pay before the handover, the better you are in terms of ROI. Because for the balance, you can always go for a mortgage and convert that into really small installments, which will very easily be covered by your rentals.
Okay. Now, from a client point of view, what you're saying is 50-50 is brilliant.
Yeah.
Would you also speak from a developer's point of view? Right. Do you personally, if you were to lean towards two choices, 10% down payment and a 4% DLD waiver, or a 2-year post-completion absolutely interest-free payment plan, which one would you choose?
10% with 4% yield giver, because for the balance, 50 or 40 or 20, I can always go for a mortgage at the handover.
Right. But you're not very keen about the post-completion 2-year plan.
Dubai, the mortgage rates are really very less and the rental yields are really very good.
Right.
So it makes a lot of sense to always take a mortgage in Dubai.
Right. And to pay
I come
cash
from India. I come from India, where your rental is half half your EMI.
Half your EMI, yeah. Right. Brilliant. Good one. Let's look at another one. This is a very fun-filled Q&A.
Yeah.
A few personal twists here and there. Time to spice up a few things. This is for the light-hearted. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Number one. You're going to personify a project.
Okay.
Okay? What do I mean? Let's say if Safa Gate, the one that we just recently launched, overlooking Safa Park, if it were to be a person, doesn't matter whatever the character is, what would your catchphrase be?
Luxury meeting elegance.
Wow, that was quick. Luxury meeting elegance. That was fairly quick. But let's turn the needle to the other side. We know that you are the pilot commanding the operations in REVO. Let's assume that we give you a plane to fly and you're a pilot and you're flying above Canal Heights and you have to make an announcement about Canal Heights to the passengers that you're flying. How would you do it?
Yeah, so it will start just as all the announcement starts.
Let's hear it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have had a lovely flight. And now, if you were to look on your right, outside your window, you see one of the best projects, the opulence of what was the project name? I'm sorry.
The opulence of your Safa Gate. Sorry, your Canal Heights. Canal Heights.
Canal Heights. So right on the canal, and on your left you have got the amazing skyline of Dubai, and on your right you have got Canal Heights.
Right. Right. It tells me one thing. We'll have to start hiring pilots now. Lagoon views. I'm going to take you to lagoon views. All the way from the shimmering canal, I'm going to take you to our latest community, the lagoon community. If Lagoon Views was a fashion brand, it was a fashion walkway, which designer do you think would wear it? And what do you think would be a showstopper accessory?
I only know of two designers, B. Grossobono and Ali Saab. So I would say out of these two, Ali Saab.
Ali Saab, right. If you notice the pendants and necklaces that come out of the Grossobono, it's absolutely elegant.
Yeah.
Would you still have time to change your mind? That's what I meant.
Oh, we already have Safa 1 and Safa 2, and we already have so many projects of B. Grossobono.
All right.
On Ali Saab for a change.
Okay, for a change, that's okay, that's acceptable. Golf Greens, which is again a fantastic community, a DAMAC Hills community. You're invited to spend a day in Golf Green, 24 hours a day. What would be on your bucket list?
So many things. I mean,
let's hear it.
DAMAC Hills, the first time I visited this community in 2019, I was shocked because I am someone who loves nature. And when I walked in that community and then I saw the lakes and small waterfalls cascading down into the lakes, and then all of that felt so natural. So I'm pretty sure I will spend 2-3 hours just walking around the community early in the morning. And then I'm too much into sports. So I would just call all of my really close friends from REVO and we would all play. And we then play all the sports. Beach volleyball is what we love. And there is a beach volleyball court in
Absolutely, yes, it is.
You have
a close spot.
Yeah, you have got the Malibu beach. You have got the football pitch. You have got that court.
Loaded.
Yeah. So I'm someone who's too much into sports. So I'm pretty sure I'll spend 6-7 hours playing all the sports this community has to offer.
But just off that question, I know you have a very busy schedule. You just mentioned the schedule that you've had. I mean, good to know that you've also been kept yourself austere. You had just finished your Umrah, came back. You've been flying in and out of Canada. You've been beating time zones. In that busy schedule, do you actually get to do kind of these breaks as well? Or how is it?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know. Somehow I feel like I have a lot of time. It's just that the jet lag that kills me every time I'm coming from Canada. There is a 9 hour time. It's 8 hours right now. So yeah, it's just the jet lag. Otherwise, yeah, plenty of time to do all the crazy stuff with my team.
And you enjoy it either way. So you enjoy work.
Yeah.
Brilliant then. Okay, rapid fire session. This is a very interesting session. We ask you very quickly and you've got to give me your options. Pick one very quickly. I've got to just pick one though. Okay?
Yep.
Ready?
Ready.
Suffocate or Walter?
Volta.
Canal Heights or Canal Crown?
Canal Heights.
Altitude sky high views or chic towers, ultra chic interiors?
Chick Tower. It's a branded.
Sunrise yoga at Suffocate or sunset cruise by Canal Crown?
Never done yoga in my life, so sunset cruise.
50-50 plan or 60-40? We already heard 50. Right. Paramount Hotel stay or 12,000 dirham gold voucher?
12,000 dirham pool watcher.
Downtown glitz or waterfront calm?
Oh, I need calm, not the rest.
Absolutely. Who would want to spend more time in the madness? Lavish duplex or townhouses?
Townhouses.
Business meetings by the canal or casual catch-ups in a lush Safa lounge?
Casual catch-ups anywhere.
Right. Lifestyle-focused properties or high ROI investments?
High ROI investments.
Right. It's all about business at the end of the day. Organic content or traditional marketing?
Oh, organic content any day.
He's a man who lives by organic content, by the way. All his content is absolutely organic. No titles or shared vision?
This is confusing because we have both. But if I were to choose one over the other, shared vision.
Shared vision. One large charitable initiative or multiple smaller community projects? Which one would it be?
We have been doing a lot of smaller ones, but we want to move from smaller ones, which makes small difference, to let's say doing bigger ones, which you just put in 1 million, 2 million, 3 million dirhams and you change a lot of lives in a very big way.
Right. So you want to start from smaller to get to the bigger.
Yeah.
Farhan, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining us. Here's all of us together wishing you a very, very blessed Ramadan.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us today. It was wonderful to have you.
Thank you for providing.
Thank you.
Thank you.